Do not worry.
Well, howdy everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of Do Not Worry. I'm your host, Anthony, coming to you from the heart of Lebanon. We're still at war, folks. Might be getting a lot worse this Friday, tomorrow, by the time you're watching this. I'm joined by Nour and Nadim. How you guys doing?
Hi guys,
Hi.
we're fine.
You guys good? Elijah might be popping up for half the episode. He's busy, he's working. But happy to have you guys with us. We're going to be talking about a lot of things. We're talking about more Palestine stuff. War be Lebanon. No garlic, no onions got canceled. We're going to be talking about boycotts, and we're doing a tier list of brands we need to boycott. How hard is it going to be to boycott different brands? We're going to go through it together. It's overwhelming. You know, all these brands supporting Israel. We got to look out for each other so that we don't get canceled like no garlic, no onion. We're going to talk about a lot of things.
Right off the bat, يعني.
في قصص بدنا نحكيها, some things we got to clarify. I got a bunch of topics that we might not get to depending on how long some of these things get. Got a couple of memes sprinkled in here and there wherever we can. First, I just want to take a second to thank a brand new patron on the channel, Gino. He's a brand new superhero patron. Miss Gino Rai, this is a different Gino. God bless you, Gino. Thank you for supporting us. Sanjay, it makes a massive difference. You allow me to pay these wonderful interns. Noor's unemployed now. This is the only salary she's getting. This is
I am unemployed.
Yeah, the Patreon money is the only money she's getting. So thank you guys, Anjad. It means a lot. And I would like to thank some other amazing patrons like Michel Aissa, Malik UX, Nobody 99, Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, El Jeje, Gilbert Dubois, an Orient Express Discord server. They are not a bar. They are an actual Discord server. A lot of topics. So they're this big active Lebanese Discord server topics. They're not a bar. They're a legit Discord server. So thank you guys for supporting us.
Orient Express.
I don't know. Orient, like the Orient,
Like
the region.
أنا هنا بالأورينت.
نحن بالأورient, the Orient Queen.
أنا الترا.
God bless you guys. Superhero patrons
It's
like
not
Dr. William
betrayal.
Watt for the boobs doctor, Bonnie, Elias Saliba, and Andrew the Best. And our God tier patrons, Jessica and Rifat Fakih Burgery, and MB. We love you guys. Thank you so much. If you guys want to consider supporting us on Patreon, it would mean a lot. Choose a tier that's right for you. First, I got to start with one thing, folks. Last week we looked at a Naji Zakariya video where he's teaching us how to recharge your old batteries. Not rechargeable batteries. Any battery. And batteries تبع remote control. Let's just watch a couple of seconds best to refresh our memories.
الله معكم يا جماعة. إذا انتهت حياة بطاريات الريموت عندكم ما تكبون. هيدي معلومة مجانية. في ناس بتعرفها وفي ناس ما بتعرفها. يلي ما بيعرفها هيدي بطارية يا جماعة فيها بوزيتيف ونيجاتيف. منحط راس البطارية على
ناجي.
راس البوزيتيف ميلة من الشريط. عندي شريط مزلط من ميلتين بنحط.
You know, last week I blacked out على الفيديو. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, really? Well, not pay attention. So anyways, he's teaching you how to recharge a battery.
I remember the...
You remember this?
The sexual...
And I was saying that's really sexual. So anyways, we got a bunch of comments on our YouTube video last week. Well, people are warning us that this is very dangerous. So we have our viewer, Mazen Mur, says the battery thing is fucking dangerous. And we have a second comment. This one explains a little bit more from Marina Harbian. Did I read that right? Arabian. She says, I worked in a company where I used to sell all types of batteries. We can't recharge a non-rechargeable battery. It's not safe. ما حدا يجربها بالبيت. So folks, as a disclaimer, please don't try this at home. I'm sorry I showed you this video. It might kill you, so don't do it. Naji, خلاص.
ما بعملها.
Don't do this anymore, Naji Zakariya.
ما بعملها.
Just wanted to get this out of the way in case anyone was like, hey, I want to try this. Don't try it.
هيك جاي أيام حرب هلا وقتها في بطاريات يعني.
Hey, G battery backup. Also, we got this other comment, which I want to talk about because last week we talked about it. And I think this thing that we're all kind of struggling with is we feel like when we're sharing all this stuff about Palestine on social media, we feel like we're talking to an echo chamber. We're in our own little bubble. And most of my followers are Arab, are Lebanese. They know exactly what's going on. So we don't feel like we're making a difference. So we got this comment on last week's episode and it meant a lot. So I just wanted to read it for you guys US Jew here listening and supporting from France. You definitely reach people you might not expect. You are all brave, and I hope for your safety. There's been limited protesting here, but US Jewish Voice for Peace has protested in New York and Boston, though they are sadly a minority. But anyway, hopefully the continued effort to pressure our elected representatives in Congress in the US to support the ceasefire bill in the House will do something. But yeah, so far it's been depressing, to say the least. Anyway, just wanted to say you're sane, and humorous voices reach and impact more people than you might expect. Thank you so much to whoever wrote this. It just means a lot because, you know, Anjad, and I have no idea who watches this podcast. Like, I know it's mostly people, Lebanese people that live in Lebanon. About 50 or 60% of our audience is Lebanese, but living abroad. But I never really expect that non-Lebanese people would watch this. You know what I mean? Or if you're not dating a Lebanese person who's forcing you to watch this, like we have a lot of our viewers force their, you know, partners to watch this with them. But thank you so much. It really means a lot. And this encourages me to at least continue and keep talking about Palestine on our podcast and use whatever small platform we have to spread the word as much as we can. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you stick around. And share this with your friends, you know. Share this with your Jewish friends. Hopefully they like this. Hopefully they don't hate us. Next up, we got a quick update about Christina Assi, Lebanese hero.
She's up.
She's up. She's up, and
she's amazing.
And she's sharing stuff on social media. So I took a few screenshots of the first few posts that she shared, and they're not. It's just encouraging to see. So let's check them out. So hello, I am recovering well and feeling stronger than ever. I'm overwhelmed by all the messages and love I'm still receiving. Thank you to each person who donated blood. I'll respond to everyone once I'm fully recovered, with a heart emoji. So very good news. She feels good enough to be on her phone and stuff. Yeah. So that's very encouraging. The second thing she shared, she said, I was saved by 3 guardian angels. First one, my best friend and Reuters colleague, Aissam Abdallah, who lost his life to save me. You had big dreams, man, and supported me, and supported mine since day one. You'll be missed greatly. Russin Robert, who got me to safety and saved my camera. And the third hero, and my amazing colleague, Collins Sofdil. Finally, I just wanted to share, just على موضوع Aissam. Reporters Without Borders concludes in a video investigation that Reuters photographer Aissam Abdallah and other journalists were deliberately targeted by the Israeli military while reporting in southern Lebanon. So the attack on Aissam and on Christina was deliberate. They were deliberately targeted by the IDF and Israel. So is anything going to be done about it? Is Israel going to be held accountable for this? Of course they're not. But we're so happy Christina is up and okay. And just wanted to give you guys that quick update. Another update, very sad update. This segment's not going to make me any friends, but let's talk about Matthew Perry for a second. Friends, folks. Friends is a legendary TV show. Arguably one of the most famous. Friends and Seinfeld are the 2 most legendary sitcoms of all time. Like Cheers and MASH, sitcoms that we are at least aware of in the 90s and stuff. Friends, Seinfeld. Friends is legendary. There are people who, Friends is part of their personality. They watch Friends every day. They quote Friends. They can't live without Friends. And I'm not that kind of guy. I like the show. I think it's genuinely very funny, very well written. The characters are so well realized. They were perfectly cast. But no, I've seen it. I've seen all the episodes, and I've seen the whole thing through like once or twice in my life. But no, that's it. I'm not a Friends guy. So no, Chandler was always my favorite.
Yeah, he's everyone's favorite.
He was always the funniest.
And he's the funniest.
He is. Matthew Perry passed away. Let's talk about it. I would just say, like, I guess just the timing of his death was bad because I know what we're living through right now with what's happening in Palestine, a literal genocide where innocent children are being murdered indiscriminately every single day. It's kind of hard to give a shit about a rich Hollywood actor,
the way he died in a hot tub. And you start thinking, I know people die.
Well, we have
some
conspiracies about the hot tub and stuff. But so come in and look. I don't want to be a dick about Matthew Perry. But so, he recently wrote a book. And there was a quote in that book that got him in trouble. He was literally wishing death upon Keanu Reeves. This was a quote from his book. He said, he was talking about River Phoenix. He was talking about actors that died young. I'm بيحكي عن River Phoenix. He says, River was a beautiful man, inside and out. Too beautiful for this world, it turned out, Perry wrote. It always seems to be the really talented guys who go down. Why is it that the original thinkers like River Phoenix and Heath Ledger die, but Keanu Reeves still walks among us? Fuck you, Matthew Perry. Nothing. Fuck you, Matthew Perry. Okay, I know you're dead, but what the? Keanu Reeves, out of all people, يعني إذا في شيء معروف,
he's a sweetheart.
he's the best. If Keanu Reeves معروف for something is that he hasn't done anything wrong, bro. Everybody loves him. Everyone loves Keanu Reeves.
So unproblematic.
It's such a fucked up quote. And I don't mean to bring it up now that he passed away. But so what the fuck, bro? He did when this came out, العالم نزلوا فيه because everybody loves Keanu Reeves. Like, what the fuck, Matthew Perry? Like, in a drunk ass fucking. I'm not making fun of his alcoholism. I know some like to like, you know. You're not one to talk about Keanu Reeves, okay? So he felt bad and then he retracted. So he said he's gonna make edits. So like future editions of the book aren't gonna have this quote. He literally. He says, I just used him as an example. ما بعرف شو. بس إنه still يعني. That just wasn't cool. But there was a video that came out of him like a couple years ago that I'm not gonna comment on right now. So no. He was like flirting on like with a 19-year-old like via video. It's like an app, but like it's kind of like Tinder, but you can video chat when you match. And he was like 53 and she was like 19 and he's like, it was just weird. Okay, anyways. Matthew Perry got
Rest in peace, Matthew Perry.
Look, I miss Chandler. I don't miss Matthew Perry. Okay.
Of course, honestly, ما حدا knows Matthew
He probably
Perry.
loves Israel or something. I tried to look it up too. I'm like, did he like it? Is there anything public? I couldn't find anything.
I was hesitant to post إنه he died لأن كنت خايفة إنه to get cancelled or something. يطلع إنه Israeli supporter.
Yeah, I tried to
بس
find. I
بعدين
couldn't.
قلت إنه he died.
Thank you Chandler. لأن السينما I believe إنه في characters في عالم.
صح هذا اللي بدي أقوله إنه نحن we miss Chandler not we don't know Matthew Perry.
Look, let me say this. I'm gonna say something else that's kind of fucked up. When I rewatched Friends the second time when I was a little bit older, like it was 5 years ago or something. I was hyper aware of Chandler's of Matthew Perry's problems with alcohol, drugs. You notice it while watching the show.
صح كيف بيضعف.
He gains weight, loses weight. The way he speaks sometimes, there's some episodes where he's kind of slurring his words. You can kind of tell he's either drunk or high. So, he used to be. I don't enjoy watching the show very much anymore, knowing that he's kind of fucked up, and you can kind of tell. Even in the reunion, people have been saying he's been sober for a while. Man, I've never seen an interview.
The reunion was so bad.
Bro, I've never seen an interview with Matthew Perry in the last few years where he sounded sober, bro. And I was like, oh, he just changed his teeth. It was a teeth thing. I'm like, bro, ما تعملوا لي teeth and stuff. The guy was fucked up. Yeah, haram. I'm not judging addiction at all. It's so fucked up and it's so hard to get out of it. But no.
Yeah,
he was never okay. Haram.
Yeah, I wish he was better.
Yeah, poor guy. I know it sounds very insincere. Anyways, there's been some controversy around his death. He's been posting some weird shit on his Instagram. I'm Matman. We're making references that he's Matman, like Batman or stuff. So there's this video, quick video right here.
Is it just me, or is it extremely creepy, ironic that this was the last post that Matthew Perry posted to Instagram, and that was exactly where he died?
So yeah, his last post basically said, oh, so warm water swirling around makes you feel good? I'm Matman. And there's a couple of other conspiracy videos right here about his death.
Well, R.I.P. Matthew Perry, our beloved Chandler Bing, has passed away. And it's been reported that he drowned in his hot tub.
This guy doesn't seem sad at all, bro.
He doesn't give a fuck, kind of.
R.I.P. our beloved Chandler. Like, yeah, you're so fucking sad, bro. And I'm not pretending to be sad. What I shared, honestly, I'm telling you, I could not care less right now. But maybe it's the timing. Maybe, Kamena, what's happening is making me hate just Hollywood and American culture. And almost everything I grew up loving, I fucking hate now. All that shit behind me, music, movies, TV. I'm questioning literally everything about my fucking identity right now, bro. So let's think about that for a second, too. So I can't get sad about anything like this right now, bro. Anjad, yani. So there's a whole conspiracy. Let's continue, sorry.
No need to worry, everybody. I've got the streets tonight. Okay, a little bit random, but sure. 2 days later on the 19th, he then posted, sleep well, everybody. I've got the city tonight. Matman instead of Batman with the Batman symbol. Very strange yet again. Pretty much no one knows what's going on at this point. 3 days later on the 22nd, Batman plays pickleball, WTF. Okay, now it's just getting super random, but why the Batman stuff? And of course, Batman is a vigilante who protects the good and gets rid of the bad, right?
All right, there's 3 minutes of this, but there was something interesting with cranberries. Check this out, the cranberries.
Matthew Perry passing away, part 2. You guys are not
Oh
going
my god, you did whole research.
It
I
is.
shared this post
That's
yesterday.
ثقيل
I
بس.
said that they were like pomegranate seeds or beans. I couldn't tell, but I now realize that they are cranberries.
Cranberries,
There was an
folks.
old band called the Cranberries, and their singer Dolores passed away of drowning. Now, many of you will just say this is completely.
So you get it? He
coincidental.
was showing us cranberries. He was giving us a clue. He was gonna kill himself. Yeah, bro. So anyways, if you guys are interested in this sort of thing, God bless you. Oh, في Lebanese bookshops taking advantage, folks. You're gonna get these sponsored ads هلا على Instagram. Book love.
This is a shocking day for friends.
It's
lovers.
correct.
Yeah.
Book love. Booklove.lb. This is Matthew Perry's book. Your words will remain. Your words will remain with us, ya Matthew. المرحوم الشهيد. So his book's اسمه Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. That contains the quote about Keanu Reeves that we just went over. So yeah, they're like, today is a shocking day for Friends, Lovers. دغري يعني ما لحق يموت نزلوا the sponsored post. So this is the full post. Today's a shocking day for Friends, Lovers. Though Matthew Perry is no longer with us, his words in Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing will remain. Hashtag Matthew Perry. Hashtag Heyda. Order now! Order free delivery.
شو سايقين؟
You guys are watching this on a Thursday. If you watch this after Friday, who knows? Maybe there won't be a country anymore, folks. Maybe we'll all be dead under the rubble. God forbid. وعلى الخشب. But so we're all waiting for Hassan Nasrallah's speech, folks. That is going to basically, sorry, I lost my flip-flop. That is going to determine where the country's headed. Are we going to full-scale war? Is this going to turn into 2006? Are we going to turn into Gaza? Is Lebanon going to become a parking lot? Is this going to... شو رح يصير? السيد حسن رح يعمل speech on Friday, folks. And they're teasing it like it's a blockbuster movie. Check this out. I mean, there's little teasers on Twitter and stuff. I've never seen this before. Look at that serious stuff. It's like a movie teaser. It's like a movie.
I think they need a shit Gen Z marketing. No, they're a bit outdated.
You find that this is outdated? Yeah, they need something. They need TikToks. He needs to do like a dance.
لا انه يجيبون انه Gen Z على القليلة.
What? Have you seen the second one?
اليوم شفتها قبل
They're showing us. You can see the side of his face. It's gonna be, whatever it is, it's gonna be forceful. But anyways, if you don't know where to watch the speech, we have the perfect place for you guys to go. فينا نروح كلنا سوا إذا بدكم من أرجل سوا.
الجمعة بتاريخ 3 الشهر من الساعة 1 للساعة 3 ناطرينكم بدي جي أناشيد ثورية من 1 ل3 وللساعة 3 بنسمع الخطاب اللي كلنا ناطرينه. وبهالمناسبة
لا كلهم
رح يكون
اخذين
في
بوز.
هدايا للجميع ورح نعمل عرض أرجيلة ب100,000 للشباب وللصبايا وما في جيبها إذا فيك تجيبها اليوم.
Bro, 100,000 الأرجيلة.
شو؟
So if you guys want to come do a meet and greet, نحنا رح نكون. You know where to find us.
شو؟
بين
هلا شو؟
بين الساعة 1 والساعة 3 بنشوفكم. So yeah.
خايف يوم.
كل حدا معه 100,000.
It would be they would make a fortune. بدك ترجع تحضرها? It's amazing. So with the Nasrallah speech coming, كمان أوضاع the Lebanese airport مش معروف. Like we were talking about last week, we're all kind of struggling with whether we should stay or leave, or can we even leave. وما في طيارات. أنا my flight, I have a ticket reserved for the States be December. If I wanted to move it closer, that اترك من لبنان like on Thursday, ما في because Lufthansa isn't operating بلبنان بقى. Middle East Airlines, most of their planes aren't in operation anymore. هلا Elijah had a flight on Sunday. We told you guys a couple weeks ago that he's going to France. He's using a Greek airline, Sichu Isma. His flight has been canceled. He had to buy another ticket using Middle East Airlines تايفل Sunday. بس صار مسار إذا أعلن الحرب Nasrallah on Friday or something and the airport gets hit, he can't even leave. Like this, the stress is still there. وانا just my biggest fear تبع الحرب is the airport, because if the airport's hit no one can get out يعني بتصير لبكي, you have to go to other countries وboats وبهدلة يعني it's really fucked up, so try not to think about it. بس يعني so far ما بعرف انتو, do you guys have vibes? What are you feeling better about war this week or worse than last week?
أنا يمكن فتت بدينايل لأن أنه I stopped feeling anything. كنت أنه هلا عم بحكي أنتوني قبل ما توصل أنت كنت عم قله أنه I just feel like I'm floating, أنه خلص I'm not receiving anything anymore. I don't think war is happening. I think war is أنه كل شيء is a possibility and I'm just floating.
هيك أنا كمان اليوم مثلا اليوم مثلا هيك randomly لأنه بركي لما فتحت تليفوني لوقت طويل حسيت كان ما في شيء يعني حتى نسيت كان نحن ميتك اخت الدنيا حوالينا انه بركي كمان اتس لانه they cut the connection بغازا وكل شيء, سو انه شوي كمان بطلنا كثير عم نعرف شو عم بيصير, فهمت شو انه mainly انه the world اللي عم نشوفها it's only on social media and through social media, so if you don't go to social media بركي ما بتعرف شيء.
Yeah, like literally ما بتحس بشيء.
Yeah, that's true. And it's just when I see the stuff تبع نصر and I'm just waiting for the Hezbollah question of it all. That's my big stress. It's not just seeing what's on Instagram or what's happening in Palestine. It's expanding. Déjà في حرب in the south يعني it's already happening. We're already at war. But it's expanding, hitting airports, hitting شركة الكهرباء وانا هيك موتة.
أنا بس بدينايل.
Yeah, and I'm staying because كتير لبكة. Leaving is such a big hassle. I don't even want to think about it anymore. كمان يعني what do I do with the cat? شو بعمل بالهيدا? If I go to the States, I have to leave my job. إذا بدي أروح بدبي, where am I going to stay? For how long? I don't want to think about it anymore. Honestly, I'm fucking done يعني. Fuck this shit كمان. ما في living بهالبلد every 2-3 months. Every time you think you have your life under control شوي بيطلع لك خازوق bro من برا, حرب, انفجار, fucking قلب الشغلة bro. It's fucking exhausting. You have to balance your fucking life.
It's draining.
Fuck it, bro. Aid of Israel. Quick update from Joseph Meraib, who we're gonna go visit on Sunday. Tanferji to make him watch the movie. We finally were 99% done with the documentary. Here's a quick message to the good people of Palestine.
هيدا الفيديو لفلسطين. مثل ما شفتوا هاي قوة التركيز, والرب يبارك الجميع.
بحبه برو.
Ceasefire now, baby.
بحس صرت مغروم فيه أكثر من بعد دوكيومنتري. كل يوم عم شوفه 7 ساعات بالنهار يعني.
He's a good man.
وينكم يا حكام العرب وحكام الدول؟ ما في واحد شجاع يطلع بهالزمان يقول لازم تنتهي كل الحروب بكل الدنيا ويكون لفلسطين دولة ونعيش السلام على الأرض, والرب يبارك الجميع.
معه حق.
وعن جد معه حق.
He's right. He's right.
تعرف أنا لو الحياة هينة بحس هو لازم يكون ما بعرف
ملك العالم.
إيه شامبيون دو موند.
He's as close to a saint as I know يعني. You know what I mean? مثل قديس بس قديس.
The closest we know to a saint.
He just walks among us. Before we get to no garlic, no onion and the boycott list or the tier list, let us quickly take a look at some things happening in Palestine, some things that I just want to highlight in Palestine, around Palestine. This is a disturbing trend happening with influencers. I forgot to talk about these last week. Honestly, I have so much information that I've been saying, which kind of bothers me sometimes. I stress out about it. So look at these fuckers. Basically, Israeli influencers are dressing up like Arabs or Palestinians or Hamas, putting dirt on their face, they're fucking up their teeth, drawing unibrows.
Yeah, they look like a bunch of idiots.
And they're trying to act like savages or whatever the fuck. Here's an example of a woman mocking Palestinian mothers.
Cut!
روتين جمعتين لك حتهلك بمعرخة تعامل شين جز برودكشنز لا أبير لا سلم ولا أنا.
Like how shitty of a human being do you have to be, bro? Like
نحن نلمد بكورس أحلى بتاع البور بيتزا ياري. أحلى بتاع البور بيتزا شلتين. وأحلى بتاع البور بوتيتولي اتحبان. ما أحشب.
Shut up, bitch.
جد كس أمي.
There we fucking go. Shut up, you fucking bitch. Feels good calling a woman a bitch. I'm kidding. Guys, I'm kidding.
هي بوتا bitch هي
She's a devil. Hey, the devil. Hey, the shaytaniya.
شيطان.
Also, Israel is paying influencers. So, for example, here's a DM that like they're fucking sending people. Hello, let's make this quite simple. If you publicly support Israel and denounce Palestine, we will ensure you are rewarded lucratively. If you don't, or if this is publicized, there may be consequences for your career. Take care. How fucking weird.
ايه بس انه انه عن جد معقول يبعتوا DMs للعالم انه are they that stupid?
They are that stupid. That's the thing. Like there's a video of this lady here talking about how like she was approached by Israel.
I have and always will fully support Palestine. And I just felt the need to put that out there because a brand really tried to pay me to change my opinion today. That's not going to happen. You cannot buy my morals. I had a brand deal lined up with this particular brand. I've even filmed the video and everything. Today was the day I was meant to post it. Today I also posted on my Instagram loads of pictures from the Palestine protest in London, right? I messaged them. I'm like, am I still good to post the video at this time? They said no. Then I received a essay basically saying that they're not willing to work with me anymore because I've publicly said that I support Palestine. I was like, that's fine. Because I as much don't want to work with you if you support innocent people dying. Oh, shit. Sorry, I dashed my remote onto the floor. And then I thought it was over. It wasn't. I then received another message where they said if I take the post down and publicly announce that I do not support, that they will pay me basically double the amount that we agreed on, and they would repost my video onto their feed, which obviously has fucking loads of followers. I am so... In what actual right mind do you think?
Isn't that crazy? A bunch of brands trying to offer people more money. Well, there's a whole bunch of stories like this. We just don't have time to go through all of them. So that is just one of the ways that Israel is trying to influence people and just basically buying support and paying people money. Offering people, there's a clip from a podcast that went viral of Bobby Lee, a comedian who was offered to go to Israel for free, and he thought it was free, but as soon as he got there, they're basically like, you have to tag every post with like hashtag visit Israel and shit like that. So he thought it was free. Turns out it was just like they wanted him to promote it and stuff. There's this story that I want to talk about. It happened in Dagestan, which is like a part of Russia, where a bunch of people attacked a plane coming from Israel because they wanted to like basically just like attack or kill every Jew that was on there, which is fucking terrifying. And this stuff does nothing to help the cause. In fact, it only makes it way more difficult to get people on your side. This is pretty scary. Dagestan has a pretty big Muslim population. I don't know if everyone there is Muslim or something. This is fucking scary, man. Like you can't go after innocent people, man, or passengers. Like what the fuck?
What I read about this, I know it was more anti-Semite than anti-Zionist.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
This is way more. This is straight up anti-Semitic behavior. And you know us on the show. We mainly highlight the violence that the IDF is committing against innocent Palestinians, but it is important to highlight stuff like this too. Like this is not okay in any way, shape, or form. This is horrifying. This is fucking terrifying, bro. So this is not okay in any way, shape, or form. But Skamina, there's also a video coming out of Israel with a bunch of Israelis screaming death to Arabs. They're right outside of a university. Here's a quick video, look. They're trying to break the gate to get to the dorms where there's Arab students and and these scenes are stuff like this is happening everywhere in the world right now. And what's happening in Palestine could possibly lead to World War III. Like anti-West sentiment is at an all-time high. So many countries hate the West. And as an American citizen, I'm disgusted with what the United States are doing and how they're funding this war and this not even war, a genocide. They're literally funding a genocide. Europeans aren't doing anything about it. The Arab nations aren't doing anything about it. It's all disgusting. But the Middle Eastern, the people, we're never going to fucking forget what's happening, bro. And I'm never going to look at a Western country the same. I'm never going to look at the United States the same way again. What do they expect? Well, the more that this violence keeps on going, the more there's going to be. And it could lead to anti-Semitism in some cases, and you're going to have some people that go fully extreme. They're going to hate every Jewish person, which is not right in any way, shape, or form, but that is going to happen. You have Israelis that now hate all Muslims and all Arabs. People are going to start grouping people in buckets. This does no favors to anyone. So horrible, horrifying. SHEIN, what do you call that brand? SHEIN. Arguably the devil of brands, and this is it's worse than like H&M, Zara, all fast fashion, slave wages, you know, like they don't pay their employees anything. It's the kind of company, it's the kind of factory that has nets outside the windows in case the employees
they
want
have no morals.
Zero morals.
None.
Zero morals, okay? They just cut ties with Israel, folks. So here's a tweet. It says, guys, SHEIN just cut ties with Israeli influencers, removed the link to purchase Israeli flags, and blocked free deliveries to Israel. You know how evil you have to be as a country for SHEIN to cut ties with you? So, عن جد يعني. بس كمان what that says.
I know, لأن it's a Chinese company.
I think so, yeah. بس كمان what that says is that the youth is on the side of Palestine. لأنه SHEIN.
صح.
SHEIN is the devil. They don't give a fuck. SHEIN goes where the money is. What makes us more money? It's very simple for them. They're looking at analytics on it. Do we make more money by supporting Palestine or do we make more money by supporting Israel? Their research must have clearly shown we make more money by supporting Palestine. وSHEIN, أنا from what I know يعني influencers بيعملوا SHEIN haul بيشتروا they dress up on like TikTok, on YouTube. It's very shareable. It's huge on social media. TikTok, all that sort of thing. So what that tells me is that younger generations are all about Palestine, bro. Yani, the fact that SHEIN sides with Palestine literally tells you that the youth is literally siding with Palestine. I think, Amjad, that's a big sign. And well, it's funny. Again, SHEIN is just following the money. And the data tells them that following Palestine is better for them. So that is something to be, I guess, hopeful for in the future. Does that help any Palestinians under the rubble right now? Absolutely not. But, you know.
But when big companies take stands,
it's good.
It brings
it sends a message, yeah.
مثل كانوا influencer, like, you know, redirecting to sharing about Palestine. Yeah.
Speaking of war بلبنان وهلا there's the Spare Lebanon movement. No to war. Hey, it was shared on Political Pen. It was shared by people.
أول شيء معقول Political Pen شو مسطول
فينا
نتفق.
أبشع page بالحياة.
It's a horrible
page. متخانقة معه من قبل بعت لي voice notes مبهدل. It's a long story but I will not talk about it and I don't like the guy أبدا.
إذا بتحكي مع نور.
Who is just one guy or is it like a group of people or just like one dude?
لا هو he's one guy behind it. But he has a team.
He has a team.
قبل during then did you message him when you were on the podcast?
لا من زمان من كذا سنة.
ننزل فيه يعني شو
نكسر لك
لا من كذا سنة القصة.
Allegedly. عم نمزح. وديما صادق shared this, like a bunch of people shared this. So no to war. Save Palestine, spare Lebanon. #Lebanon against war. هلا I get the sentiment and no one wants war technically, sure, but so to save Palestine, spare Lebanon. We're in this, we're kind of, there's no way out, bro. We're not starting this. Israel is starting all of this, bro.
بخاص أنا
مش حتى يعني
أنا my take على هيك شيء إنه هو political plan معقول إنه عامل petition يعني.
Hey, there's exactly. So the caption says, sign this petition against dragging Lebanon into war while also supporting Palestinian people through calling for a ceasefire. You can access it through the link, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, have petitions ever done anything historically? No?
أنا بالنسبة لي
and I
not that I know.
I've only signed petitions to like rename boats or something. Once they wanted to call like a boat like Titty McBoatfuck or some shit like that. I signed that petition. Everything else is so stupid. يعني معقول؟ بس أنا يعني honestly look the whole Hezbollah and war like signed it.
بس هالبيتيشن عملوها إنه من كل عقلهم لمين إنه
ما بيبي Netanyahu's gonna read it.
حيشوفوا الهيدا okay.
Netanyahu's
Lebanese people do not fine we will stop.
They don't want war, guys. Turn the tanks around.
برمون عم يضربوا المدفع. فك كل شيء.
لا political pen عملوا petition وقفوا.
Yo.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. People are going to want to lay blame. Hello, what's happening? And no, people are going to blame Hezbollah if there's a war. So my question is, whose fault is it? Is it Hezbollah or is it Israel's fault if we have a war? Ma Israel, Hamas, it's clear Israel started everything. They're at fault. Shumasar, whatever Hamas does, it's in retaliation to what Israel started. Ma Hezbollah, it's not as easy of a question to answer. I would still put the blame on Israel, sarahatan, but كمان Hezbollah kind of enjoys this in a way, or Israel is their reason to exist. If there wasn't Israel and if Zamakin fi هذه المقاومة, we would not need Hezbollah كمان.
They wouldn't have the power.
They have there's this relationship between Hezbollah and Israel that is, they need each other. Hezbollah needs Israel just as much as Israel needs them, because Israel gets funding because of Hezbollah, or Hezbollah gets funding because of Israel. So I don't know who to. People they're pointing the finger at Hezbollah and Nasrallah وهيك. I don't know. يعني I'm not a fan of Hezbollah. I've never defended Hezbollah. But كمان they're the only thing that we have in Lebanon defending us against Israel. So I can't outright discredit them or discard them. But I also know it should be our army defending Lebanon, but we don't know.
The whole thing is incredibly fucked.
The Lebanese quagmire, this whole thing, bro, where we are, we live in a nightmare. عن جد لازم يحرقوها البلد ونبلش from scratch, bro. ما بيتظبط. You can't fucking fix this. You know what I mean? You can't cure this. It's so complicated. Quick video with Godot talking about a ceasefire. She doesn't want a ceasefire. Check this out.
But I'm asking myself, what happened to humanity? Like, how could that be? Why do we need to convince people that that is not okay when others are asking for ceasefire? And I'm all for peace, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
The hostages are still there, not a word about the hostages. What? What are you talking about? And
so yeah, I mean, don't you want a ceasefire so you can safely get the hostages out? And I feel guilty. I got to get this off my chest. I know a few years ago, they banned Wonder Woman in Lebanon. They banned it because she was Israeli. She was in the IDF. I made a video, Majino Raide, to argue that they should not ban it. I was just like, boycott it. I was like, Anna, I'm all for boycotting it. If you don't want to watch it, I fully support you because fuck Israel. So I was like, if I want to watch Wonder Woman, let me watch Wonder Woman. So I was like, don't ban it, boycott it. Now I'm be like, fucking ban it. Now I'm like, fucking ban the shit out of it. That's just to show you guys how I've changed. And I made a video. I know Gino Raide بتذكر barely on it. Me and Gino hung out only a couple of times. I'm like, let's fucking talk about this. And we made like a 10-minute video talking about how we were encouraging people to boycott the movie. But we're like, and I just want to watch it because I sell comic books. I'm like, hey, I just want to watch the movie. Can I have a choice at least in the matter? Now I'm all for fucking banning it, man. Like, fuck you, Godot.
بس عن جد how amazing is that انه كلنا as a collective we're more conscious على كل شيء we're using I
was just telling them I know more about Palestine's history than I know about Lebanon's history now.
Really, like I've never heard like حتى old people عم بيقولوا انه تعالوا نقاطع انه ما حدا كان همه قبل مثلا.
Yeah, no. I've never seen this much death and destruction, bro. بحياتي. My Instagram كله موت and stuff. Quick random fact about Israel that I wanted to highlight. There's a huge amount of pedophiles there. Did you know Israel is a safe haven for convicted pedophiles? Many Jewish pedophiles flee there as any Jew can automatically gain citizenship to Israel. This results in many victims never receiving justice. Below is a CBS News investigation done in 2020 into the matter. So there's a ton of pedophiles there, by the way, just in case you were wondering. Israel is full of pedophiles. That's pretty nice. Okay, let's get into No Garlic, No Onion, folks. He is one of the most famous Lebanese food Instagram people. There's the term food blogger that goes around. I don't know why. None of these people are bloggers. He used to write. He used to be maybe a blogger. كان عنده blog. Anyways, No Garlic, No Onion. He's an influencer. بيحكي عن الأكل. He's very annoying. I have some history with him من زمان. I'll talk about it just to get you guys up to speed. But anyways, he got canceled this week for basically posting a video of himself eating a McMuffin at McDonald's while the rest of the Arab world is basically boycotting McDonald's because it is a brand that supports Israel and hence supports the genocide. And people are trying to do what they can since we can't literally go and stop what's happening. People try to, make a difference in whatever way they can.
Taking baby steps into
boycotts are a way to do that.
All right.
Apparently, No Garlic, No Onion had no idea that McDonald's was being boycotted. He just literally went ونزل هيدا الفيديو.
By the way.
No one knew apparently. So he posted this video on his Instagram.
عن جد he asked for it.
He really asked for it.
عن جد.
So this is him. It's just Meshi just showing off the McMuffins.
خفيف نظيف طيب بكل بلدان العالم. English muffin, eggs.
Look how happy he is.
تحت وفوق مع cheddar cheese.
He's always happy as he doesn't know anything.
Taking a bite.
Upgraded version مع ketchup, hamburger, كمان بيض, and bacon, and cheese.
Nielo.
Looking out into the distance.
أكيد he's always gonna be happy.
كمان أشبه some Krispy Kreme. Anyways, so this was a minute long, folks.
الناس حط يلبس تيشيرت أمريكا بس. بس يعني.
So I wake up in the morning.
ليك هون فرق بس هيدا البوان
Please expand.
لا مش not expanding انه كثير بضحك انه كيف كل العالم كانوا نايمين ما في غير انت برو كنت واقع ونقتله حياته للزلمه
بس انت يمكن شفت الفيديو.
I woke up and then I got a DM from our patron Rifat Fakih. He sends me this video. He's like, check out this dude. I'm like, man, that's fucking hilarious. Like, you know, he posted this himself. And then there's like 500 comments or something. I'm like, dude, I gotta download this thing because there's no way he's gonna keep this up. I downloaded just to be safe. And I know if I send these guys the thing, download this, they'll wait a week. I'm like, I got out of bed to download this. This is like, I was still in bed looking at my phone. I was like, I gotta fucking. فتحنا اللابتوب يعني I got the software تنزل we can download Instagram reels now مثل TikTok.
Wow.
So anyways.
How do you think I download videos and podcast?
Anyway, so I get the video. I download it and then I just share his video on my Instagram stories. I'm like, haha, look how like this is such a funny self-own. Like, why he posted this himself? He deletes it like 20 minutes later. He deletes the video. I'm like, fuck, he deleted it. I'm like, maybe I should just re-upload it for fun. He's really annoying. So my history with No Garlic No Onion. Let me just give you guys a quick recap قبل ما نكمل القصة. من زمان there's another food influencer بلبنان اسمه Daddy Foodie. Okay, Daddy Foodie. You might know him, you might not know him. Very cringy food blogger. مرة he had a show called like Daddy Foodie's Burger Show or Daddy's Burger Show. ما بتذكر شو كان. وكان literally قاريت a show from YouTube كتير معروف كان اسمه The Burger Show on a channel اسمه First We Feast. Millions of views كتير معروف. He literally plagiarized it. يعني أخذ animations that were on the Burger Show تبع First We Feast. أخذهم غير الترجمة غير subtitles. He made them into Arabic and he was literally using animations that they had made, literal plagiarism. So I made a video kind of exposing that plagiarism. مين بيبعت لي DM after a few days بعد ما نزلت الفيديو exposing Daddy Foodie. No Garlic No Onion. He's like, by the way, great video. A lot of us in the food industry ما بنحبه لدادي Foodie. I sent this around to a lot of my foodie friends who we all agree with you. شي هيك.
It's a cult, bro, by the way.
No Garlic No Onion فكرني أنا بحبه or something. Little did he know that I hated him more than I hated Daddy Foodie. And I played it cool. I'm like, oh, haha, thanks. Whatever the ما بتذكر شو قلت له. I'm like, great, thanks. ما عطيت ولا أخذت. I'm like, thanks, man. 2 years later, once I had this podcast, I decided to try and start beef between Daddy Foodie and No Garlic No Onion. I was like, I kind of want to start a foodie war. I want to get these people to like cancel each other. What can we do? I decided to leak the DMs يلي بعت ليهم No Garlic No Onions about Daddy Foodie to try and get Daddy Foodie to respond and like start a war. No one took the bait. ما حدا Daddy Foodie, like no one responded. All that ended up happening was No Garlic No Onions blocked me on Instagram. That's where that whole thing ended. That happened like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. ما بتذكر when the foodie wars were. It was on this podcast. You can go back to old episodes. That's it. So he knows of me. He knows that I tried to start a war between him and Daddy Foodie. He knows that I leaked some DMs. He probably doesn't like me.
Probably.
Brings us back to 2023. So I decided, wouldn't it be kind of funny if I re-uploaded the video, the McDonald's video, you know what I mean? Like he tried to delete it. So I re-uploaded it just for fun and I didn't go like, he ate McDonald's, let's cancel him. I don't care if he ate McDonald's, you know what I mean? Like he can fucking eat McDonald's. I was just like, because he posted it himself. He's so clueless. He's like happy. He's smiling. In comments. I'm like, this is hilarious. And even called it in my caption, like this is the funniest self-own I've seen on Lebanese social media. So the video starts getting a bunch of shares. People are commenting when نازلين فيه وما حدا نطايق ولا No Garlic No Onion. Then بينزل an apology video. He deletes the video عنده. Then بينزل an apology video. I'm like, I gotta download that motherfucker too because I don't know how long he's gonna keep that up. So let's watch his apology. It's kind of long, but it made things way worse for him. Way worse.
خلينا نبلش من الأول to set the tone. خلينا نسميه العدو الإسرائيلي. خلينا نخبركم بس شغله من وقت ما بلشت الأزمة المؤسفة اللي كلنا بكتنا وكل واحد منا عنده قريب قرايب صديق صاحب حدا بحبه بالأراضي المقدسة بالأراضي المحتلة اليوم. تقوص علينا أنا وغيري، تهاجمنا أنا وغيري، تعذبنا أنا وغيري. وصلت على محل.
Okay, No Garlic, he was at the borders. عم بيقوصوا عليه. I don't know, maybe it's true, maybe it's not, بس إنه hey.
حل بس اليوم عم بدق بعائلتي، عم بدق بأصحابي، عم بدق بكتير ناس. شو قلب هذا الموضوع؟
Okay, first of all, I just got it. You just said هلا هيدا الموضوع عم بيدق بعائلتي، عم بيدق بأصحابي، عم بيدق بالعالم اللي بحبها واللي بعرفها. شو اللي بهالموضوع؟ You just said it. this crisis.
وحيطلع ما في كلمة فرق بين شو يعني بين part 1 part 2 على قد يعني.
It makes no sense. You just said this crisis that used to be very far away وما بعرف شو هلا عم بيدق بالعالم اللي بحبها. أنا شو اللي بهالشغلة. Bro, you just let's continue.
أنا اسمي فود بلوجر spreading happiness touring the world. ما بحضر أخبار. ما عندي حدا من المحلات الأخبار أنا بلحقهم أبدا. وكل واحد منا بيفسر السياسة على ذوقه وبيفسر الأخبار على ذوقه.
إنه أنت what do you think? أنت Anthony what do you think? إنه are people being killed? What is your opinion?
There's so much wrong with what he said here. First of all, I just want to. أولاً إذا ما بحضر أخبار. First of all, you don't need to تحضر أخبار to be exposed to اللي عم بيبين. تفتح تليفونك to post this dumbass video اللي نزلته. Just to post this, you're gonna have to scroll through. 50 pictures of dead kids be Palestine. And all sorts of horrifying footage of the war, so you don't even need to تحضر أخبار. ما عم بقول لك أنا تحط LBC خي تفتح MTV. It's on your phone. You can't escape this information.
هذا أصحاب عائلة إنه no one is not talking about it.
Well, تاني شيء something that made me laugh. قد ما مروكب قد ما his brain is عنده influencer brain, like his brain doesn't work properly. قال أنا اسمي food blogger. قال أنا اسمي food blogger. ما اسمك food blogger. اسمك Anthony. اسمك Anthony رحايل. أنا اسمي food blogger. Then what's really funny. To describe himself, literally عم بيسمع his Instagram bio. قال أنا اسمي food blogger. شغلتي spreading happiness و travel the world. If you go to his Instagram bio, شو مكتوب? Food, places and people, sharing positive experiences only, spreading happiness and smiles. His brain is so rotten at this point. All he knows how to say, he describes himself using Instagram bio. أنا تخيل أنا حد بيسألني شو بك ليه عملت هيك؟ My name is Anthony. I'm content creator. I'm founder of Godot Pedos podcast. شو يعني I'm spreading my job is spreading happiness. Are you fucking 16 years old, bro? تفكر هيك? Who are you spreading happiness to كمان الهبل? This is a fucking 50-year-old grown man, bro. I don't know, he's like 45, 50 years old. He literally looked at a camera in all seriousness وعم بيقول أنا my job is spreading happiness. Because you're eating fucking McMuffins?
مين هو البابا فرانسيس؟
ما عم بفهم bro. My job is spreading happiness and touring the world, bro. عندك 420,000 followers. نزل لك شي post على Palestine, bro. هلا to give him credit, I scrolled down to his account. راح على شي مطعم. He went to a Palestinian restaurant in Dubai. I think he highlighted their cuisine. نزل شي 2 videos. He also had a video where he went to a facility in Dubai. I think Dubai. Where they're preparing donation boxes for Palestine. So he knows what's going on. مش إنه حمار. He knows what's going on. I don't know why he would go. ما بحضر أخبار. He's making it worse for himself. Anyways, all this is very funny. But
then, I know if you own up to it, I know.
Just own up to it, bro. He could have just been like, guys, I didn't know McDonald's was boycotted.
It's less embarrassing.
نزلت الفيديو بالغلط. عن جد, I'm so sorry. Fuck it. أنا, you know, like. You know, if someone had taken a photo of him in a McDonald's and like leaked it, كانوا لقطونه. Look, no garlic, no onion. I caught him in a McDonald's. I would never have even talked about it. No, لقيت, bro. You're taking a picture of him. Let him eat this fucking McDonald's, best. For him to release it, وعم بيضحك. Look at this McMuffin. It was funny because how clueless he is. ودايما بيعمل هيك. Last time there was fires بما بعرف وين. كنا عم بياكلوا مناقيش بالجبل وما بعرف شو. He's constantly ignoring things that are happening to highlight just the most قصص سخيفة. مين بعده بيعمل ماكدونالدز فلوج برو عم تحكي you're a food fucking reviewer بتحكينا عن ماكمافن ب 2023.
عن جد.
Anyways,
فكرنا في انه ماكدونالدز عنده breakfast menu.
And we get it. احنا لبنانية because we don't have that because we're fucking barbarians. تنكمل.
نسميه العدو. شو هدفه؟ بيقتل فينا؟ لا أكتر بكتير من هيك. هدفه يخنقنا مع بعضنا. زبطت. هدفه يكرهنا بعضنا. زبطت. هدفه يفوتنا ببعضنا. زبطت. هدفه يستعمل عقلنا الصغير بمحلات. زبطت.
Are we in second grade?
اليوم أنا بقولكم بشكركم هال 5000 فولور يلي فلوا يلي نسيوا إنه في 12 سنة شغل في قضية في شغل في تعب.
How petty and he mentioned it. How sad is that?
Okay, the fact أولاً he used the word قضية. عم بيحكي عن Palestine. They have one of the يعني إذا في أنا كلمة قضية بس بعرف إنه القضية الفلسطينية. I associate the word قضية مع Palestine. He's عم بيعمل video where he's defending himself for eating McDonald's and not respecting the struggle about Palestine. And then he's like أنا نسيتوا القضية تبعولتي. Look أي قضية bro. عم تاكل fucking burgers and sandwiches و McMuffins. You dare call that a fucking قضية bro. قضية هبل. قضية food blogger. شو يعني food blogger bro. Look شو هالهبل. These people are عن جد. They're so inside their own asses. You're getting high off your own supply, bro. They spout this bullshit so much, they start actually believing it. Literally, أنا اسمي food blogger, I spread happiness. That's how he thinks. His brain doesn't work anymore. He can't speak proper sentences anymore. He just recites Instagram bios. وايه خسرت 5000 followers. Look, you're supposed to be apologizing for your stupidity. عم تربي جميل انه خسرت followers.
So
and he's lost.
incredibly sad انه he mentioned it.
He's actually lost more followers so I took this, like I said, I downloaded this apology. I cut up the part where he said أنا ما بحضر أخبار أنا food blogger. I put it on Instagram, folks. It has over 100,000 views.
وانت حي
And I know I'm an asshole. Look, I felt bad at one point. I felt bad. I was like, the guy.
لا شو felt bad bro.
No. I was like, he deleted his video. To be fair, ونزل the McDonald's video then محيه. وthen نزل الapology then محيها. I'm like, I'm keeping these things alive right now. But then I was like, bro, come in, allegedly, okay? I can't prove any of this. Because I've heard so many fucked up stories about this guy. When he would go to restaurants, مش عايزمينه, he would give bad reviews and كاية. He used to rip people off بسوء الأكل وما بعرف شو. Allegedly. I can't prove any of this. عن جد. I wasn't there. Maybe he's the nicest guy, but no. And out of the like 800 comments that I have, feel like she 5 comments defending this guy, which says a lot. Normally, if I'm being unfair, you got a lot of people defending. No one's fucking defending this guy. If you guys want to have a laugh, let's just go randomly look at I'm just gonna randomly pick out a couple of the comments that are on the video that I cut up, his apology video. The video has hundreds of comments. Literally, I'm looking, it has 790 comments. There's like 5 comments defending him. On Jed, it's hilarious. Anyways, let's continue.
واحد منهم المانجر تبعه.
One of them was his manager, literally. Yeah, let's continue.
بشكر كل حدا بعت شيرينج على فيديو انا بعتذر عليه اذا لازم اعتذر من حدا مع اني ما عملت شيء غلط ولا قبضت حقه للبوست ولا حدا دفع لي رحت تروقت بكل بساطه اكلت ساندويتش بحبه من كتير زمان وصرت ماكل هذا الساندويتش يمكن شي 10 مرات وكلهم انحطوا على انستغرام ولا مره هيدي مش اول مره من هون ورايح عائلتي اصحابي اللي كنت فكرهم اصحابي الناس اللي فلت اللي اجت المسبات القرف قله الاخلاق وكل شيء صار بالبوست يلي صار موجود وين ما كان من بعد ما شيله هلا انا بقول لكم بعتذر اذا لازم اعتذر من حدا مع انه ما عملت شيء غلط واذا دقيت بكرامه حدا اجين انا بعتذر بس عرفوا انه كل هول المسبات اللي اجوا اذيوا كثير بسخافه واذا بننسى هالعدو الاسرائيلي رح ارجع اسميه موقفنا واضح طرفنا واضح دائما واضح هدفه كبير عم نساعده يعملوا اذا بقينا نعمل بهالطريقه كره شتائم.
Don't turn this on everyone else, man. هلا you're fucking
حق علينا
انتوا عم تساعدوا العدو هلا because we fucking called you out on your bullshit again, bro. Go shove 10 McMuffins up your fucking ass, bro. Enjoy them. I don't give a shit. We're just pointing out at Deshak clueless. At Deshak, you're fucking irresponsible. On Jed, you have no humanity. Most of the comments are saying on this video, no, you have no humanity. On Jed, bro.
I mean, إنه مهمة honestly عن جد مهمة إذا you're not boycotting بس إنه you have a huge following you know مين الfollowers تبعك إنه you should expect this إنه and be smarter. don't post apologies where you apologize بعدين تقول مع إنه أنا ما عملت شيء غلط بس I'm sorry because that's not an apology.
مثل بويت يعني على قدك وبعد شغلة مش صار وين ما كان الفيديو بس بمحل واحد عند أنتوني.
I can't be the only one who downloaded it. So let's continue.
القرف والوسخ وبالاخر كل واحد منا عنده دور كل واحد منا عنده واجبات كل واحد منا عنده عائله كل واحد منا عنده شغل لازم يعمله كل واحد منا عنده واجبات اخر الشهر لازم يدفعهم وبتكفي حياته وحده هو عم بيفكر هو عم بيصلي هو عم بيتامل هو عم بيشوف كثير اشياء وبيوقف بهالقضيه مع القضيه على طريقته بس يعني شو بدي اقول لكم وبيخلص هذا الفيديو السريع وكمان في ناس رح تحلله وتفسره
Shut up, bitch.
There we go. But he's right. رح نحلل كمل.
وتكفي تقوص علي وتكفي ترشقني وتكفي تخبر اخبار بس محمولين ومقبولين كرمال لبنان وكرمال العرب وكرمال قضيتي وكرمال عائلتي وكرمال
حش تقول كلمة قضية bro. Stop using it.
على الفاضي.
بدي سكر.
عن جد he's like.
So here's the clip that I released of him. That's the 15 seconds that is haunting him now.
شو قلب هذا الموضوع؟ انا اسمي فود بلوجر spreading happiness touring the world. ما بحضر اخبار، ما عندي حدا من المحلات الاخبار اللي انا بلحقهم ابدا ابدا ابدا، وكل واحد منا بيفسر السياسه على ذوقه، بيفسر الاخبار على ذوقه، بشد.
So this has, like I said, as of this recording, like over 120,000 views, like 800 comments. His social blade, like he's been losing followers for like the past 6 days. He's lost like 6,000 or 7,000 followers ever since this started. People keep tagging him on my video and telling their friends to unfollow him. Like I said, I kind of felt bad until I didn't. I was like, fuck it. This was my mission. I know when I started this podcast, I was like, I'm taking down the influencer class. I'm calling these motherfuckers out, but ma fi lab. Along the way, you know, maybe I took some detours. I started befriending some TikTok weirdos and stuff. That kind of became the hey, the best. I never forgot what the original mission was, folks. This was always it. Don't call me a bully. When I know a lot of people like I know, guys, again, it's just funny. Binos din harb, binos din boycott, binos din genocide. He dropped a fucking video of him eating a McMuffin. And that's funny. And we're all allowed to kind of laugh at it. Anyways, here's when I tried to check his Instagram. I was blocked. There it is. And I got a funny comment coming up by Ali Sabah. He says, guess who's the next guest on Jad Ardakani's podcast? Ali, you could not be more right. He was a guest on Saturday, by the way. So, I mean, whatever that says. Hone, we had a comment. Thanks for keeping this gem safe. I said, I'm a professional man. I downloaded it as soon as I saw it. So that's what I do. Well, yeah, he's still losing followers. Do you guys what do you guys think? Do you feel bad for him, or should I delete the videos I uploaded of him?
لا انه هو اوكي غلط اول فيديو شاله تاني فيديو ما كان له عازل apology لانه it made it worse so it's making me not feel bad for him.
He should have asked like for some consult, like you normally you have to wait شوي قبل ما تنزل. نزله بعده emotional بعده معصب. It's never a good idea to release apology videos that quick. Man, you gotta learn شوي from YouTube apologies. You gotta take your time شوي, sit on the kitchen floor, maybe cry a little bit. That's how you do a proper apology video, bro.
a genuine apology يمكن I would have felt bad بس شو هالشي نزله it makes no sense وما no apology.
أنا ما بحضر الأخبار وأنا food blogger وما بعرف برو يعني ما بدي أقد عن جد.
like يعني people are not stupid.
لا وكمان like dedicate يا أخي يعمل فيديو focus on Palestinian food, highlight Palestinian dishes every day, highlight Palestinian restaurants every day. ما بدها القد.
Hey, you can still make money and get paid at the end of the month إذا عندك bills.
يعني إيه فيك تنسي لك KFC والفرايد تشيكن والبوزة وهول كلهم for a while. كمان this goes to a lot of other influencers وfood info. كمان like food influencers. I think my biggest issue is food bloggers because I know it's is the most shallow. Who doesn't like food? You know what happens if I don't eat food? I die. We all love food. It's not something special to like food. It's like loving water. I'm a water influencer. كل ما بشرب. What the fuck يعني this whole thing.
بس بطل فيه ولا حدا أنه that genuinely says their opinion أنه
ما بيعمل reviews.
their honest opinion.
It's just ads. It's ads. بتفعلهم بيعمل لك داعي. ما في reviews.
بس ما بقى في حدا that is not getting paid for food reviews.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is بلبنان. And I had a little bit too much fun with this. I started photoshopping no garlic, no onion. In war-torn countries, since he doesn't watch the news, when he books tickets to travel to other countries, he might not know what's happening there. So here he is in Myanmar, chilling with the boys, eating his McMuffin. Here he is chilling in Yemen. ما كان عارف في حرب بيمن، ما بيحضر أخبار، راح على اليمن تا يعمل food tour وهيك صار. If you're more into the Ukraine war, there he is chilling in Ukraine with the boys, coming in having a McMuffin. I was gonna make a whole album of these, you know, just having some fun. So to help you guys avoid making the same mistake that No Garlic No Onion did, we don't want you guys to get canceled. We don't want you to vlog yourself having some KFC and then you end up, you know, getting removed off of social media. We decided to make a tier list looking at a bunch of boycotted brands that we need to boycott if we want to try to help our Palestinian brothers and sisters. If we can maybe make a difference by not supporting these brands, maybe we can put some pressure. Apparently, you know, Disney, Starbucks, McDonald's stock is down. Disney stock has been going down for a while because they've been losing money on Disney Plus. So I'm not sure if that has to do with the boycotts. But McDonald's or Starbucks seems to be, you know, directly linked to all the boycotts. So let us quickly open up the tier list that we have to help you guys understand, because it can be overwhelming. There's so many brands to boycott. Let's see which brands are easier to boycott than others. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have a number of brands. We even have some people, folks, some celebrities that we're gonna have to maybe boycott. So some are easier than others. Let's start with the big one, معروفة, Starbucks, and we're gonna rank them based on how hard it is to boycott this brand. So S is the hardest, F is the easiest to boycott. So for example, just let's use Starbucks. I don't drink coffee. I barely ever frequent Starbucks. I barely buy anything from Starbucks. So for me, boycotting Starbucks is very easy. So to me, it would be an F. Yeah, to me, Starbucks is an easy brand to boycott.
ليك أنا مش F أنا بحس شي C أو D أنا وراء.
Yeah, and for most people it would be because most people enjoy coffee, and I'm in the minority, so I'll let you guys take the lead on this.
I enjoy, not a big fan, but I enjoy Starbucks. So, I would say for me.
But there's a lot of alternatives, aren't there? في كتير coffee shops.
I'm not a coffee person أصلاً.
Okay, I'm not a coffee person. أنت you're a coffee person. تشرب.
بس إنه يعني أنا ستاربكس أكتر لإلي it's for meetings وهيك مش إنه للقهوة. في قعد وين ما كان.
And أنا ونور we don't like it, so for us it's an easy F or E. And أنت and D. E? Let's put an E. For a lot of you guys, Starbucks might be a huge part of your day. I don't know if their coffee tastes a lot better than other coffees. You might be like, no one makes the macchiato that Starbucks makes. I don't know. That's up to you. Pringles. Do you guys like Pringles?
It's been a while since
I love like a good original Pringles type.
Original is nice. Just the salt.
The original best type.
But I don't eat a lot of Pringles. I'll be honest with you. I don't eat a lot of potato chips anymore. So that helps. The whole boxing thing has changed. A lot of these صرنا healthy.
أنا C بحطه.
D for me.
أنا D. I agree على D.
D is good for Pringles. أنا to me Pringles مش كتير صعب. For potato chips في كتير alternatives. Pringles are very unique. You know what I mean? It's not like a real chip because it's like potato starch powder that they reshape into a potato chip. It's not like a cut chip.
It's like a paste.
Paste, yeah, that they shape and mold. Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Pizza Hut, come on, you need to boycott.
You gotta boycott Pizza Hut, baby. A lot of these brands, look, man, صراحة, this is nothing. There's like 100, I found a link with like 150 brands to boycott. This is just in a reasonable amount of time. We picked like the biggest brands that you might, think of. بس إنه
بحس لازم
I've become lactose intolerant, so I don't eat a lot of pizza anymore. I gotta be honest, but I do enjoy a nice Pizza Hut, like the classic pepperoni, thick pan pizza. هول طيبين, بس I don't eat a lot of pizza anymore. I gotta be honest. So for me, it's a D or an E. It's an E.
أنا بقول
it's a B لإلي bro.
أنا بقول D.
You have a lot of Pizza Hut أنت؟
كثير بحبه.
أنا لأن قليل يطلع بالي pizza.
I'm gonna put it as a D because.
طيب C.
when I do order when I did order pizza ما انت الوحيد بتحبه لبيتزا انا وياه ما بنحب.
Okay.
These are good average. We're not gonna do what we did with the restaurants هلا. Snickers, you can't have Snickers anymore. انت انا ونديم حضرنا فيلم we watched the new Scorsese movie بس انت ما جبت Snickers.
بلا انت جبت تويكس.
انا جبت تويكس بس you messaged me انه انت شفتك عم تاكل تويكس. انا شفتك عم تاكل تويكرز يا Snickers. called it a Twickers. I ate a Twix.
بس سيناه بالعتبه معنا ايش.
You had a Snickers. I didn't know Twix was boycotted when I bought it, to be completely fair.
I hate Snickers.
Sure?
So F.
I fucking hate Snickers, yeah.
لا guys إذا ما حنحط سي وحياتي ما حفل.
أنا not a fan of chocolate
غيرك برو.
أو فيلم البودكاست.
تخيل الدور. عم نمزح يا نديم. بس it's an E. It's an E كرمالك, because أنا F. I don't fucking fuck with Snickers. It's the most disgusting chocolate bar, bro.
It is. It really is.
تعرف bro.
المارس
لوريال خلص we gotta move on. خلص نديم. It's an E. لوريال نور حنخليك انت رح تنقي لنا. What do we do?
I would say like a B.
It's hard. You like L'Oreal. Do you have a lot of L'Oreal products at home?
أنه هلا إذا بفتح شنطة وين شنطة I have like 5 or هلا اللي معي on me.
The question.
ولا.
بدي أسألكم
I have my makeup bag.
Are you going to throw your L'Oreal products, or are you just going to stop buying new L'Oreal products, but you're going to use the ones you already have?
لا إنه how stupid would it be إنه كبل اللي عندي إنه ما حدا حيستفيد إنه بفضل استعمله بس I wouldn't buy more.
Where would you? Because you're going to let you choose.
لا بس عادي إنه في أقول إنه ما حد يجيب بقى. I would say B personally.
We're going to let you hate أنت. This is your.
that's Snickers.
لأن كمان my favorite shampoo.
Is L'Oreal?
إيه
كمان. ايه كمان يعني فينا نحط لك ايه
انا غارنيير
say goodbye to those beautiful locks خلص you're gonna have to start using some shitty
recommend
نحط لك ايه نحط لك ايه L'Oreal if it's your shampoo too
طيب ايه لا
صعبة شو
إيه.
نحن بنحس معك
My shampoo and conditioner
Johnson and Johnson they have a lot of شو عندهم غير أنا بعرف the baby Johnson chips they own a bunch of shit Johnson and Johnson like creams و100 شغلة يعني probably things that we wouldn't think about they probably I would put them as a B just default يعني بلا ما تحس كون you're buying a Johnson and Johnson product.
Let me see Sam.
شوفي لنا الكتالوج تبع Johnson and Johnson. In the meantime, I'm gonna get to Gillette, the best a man can get. That was their actual slogan back in the day. أنت بشو بتحلق يا نديم؟
بالمكنة.
أنا بالمكنة كمان. ما بستعمل شفرات. So Gillette راح نحط.
Gillette هيك يعني أنا.
وكتير غالي Gillette.
كريستيانو رونالدو يعني.
بحس it's too expensive bro. I would never want to pay Gillette prices for.
أنا في حتى أفلام كتير ما فرقت معي يعني.
We're men. we got Gillette يعني قد ما بدنا we can't deny that Gillette is a part of us.
It's our father.
The marketing زبط علينا. شو لقيت شو عنده Johnson and Johnson?
Mostly like skincare stuff.
Skincare
و pharma like Neutrogena, Clean and Clear. Purell.
D. I'm gonna put it as a D.
That's Listerine, Band-Aid.
I got Listerine right now. Ooh, that's a B. It's going up as a B. Johnson & Johnson. Band-Aids? ما voilà, things that you wouldn't even think about.
Band-Aid.
Damn.
A B.
خلاص B حطيتها B. Dove. What do you think about Dove? Dove have good soaps.
Dove is my favorite smell like for deodorant وهيك. But I'm sure I can find an alternative.
I know what's my deodorant.
حس D.
D? Dove D?
أو C. لا دي
يلا Tide أنا ما بستعمل Tide بستعمل I think Ariel بس I think Ariel is here too oh fuck
يلا بقى نركز
I used to use Tide in this Persil بستعمل Persil أنا
I like the gel
I've always known Persil is good Tide I'm gonna put it as an F I don't give a fuck about Tide bro I can use anything other than Tide Jordan Peterson I hate Jordan Peterson
أنا
to me it's very easy for me to quit Jordan Peterson because I was never into Jordan Peterson to begin with
أنا ما بعرف ينادى حتى يعني فأنا حتى
F. Disney Plus.
It was hard.
Disney in general. Let's say Disney in general. يعني. هلا for me, I have a Spider-Man tattoo. Spider-Man is now technically owned by Disney. I got a Darth Vader tattoo. Star Wars is now owned by Disney. Technically, Disney owns me. So هلا again, when I fell in love with Spider-Man, when I tattooed this Darth Vader on my arm, Disney did not own Star Wars or Marvel. So I'm not gonna hold it against them, يعني. Just because they're requiring things doesn't mean I need to start hating them automatically. But yeah, Disney Plus as a streaming service, I gotta be honest, it's not very good. It's very bad actually. The only original shows they make are Star Wars and Marvel, and those shows aren't good. And it's honestly, if you get Disney Plus, it's just for the catalog. You want to watch an old Disney movie, you want to watch an old something, Boy Meets World or something. That's it. Mishrah, there's no show that comes out on Disney Plus that makes it a streamer that you need to have. HBO, yes. Netflix, sure. Disney Plus, abadan. Disney in general, sure, they create a lot of entertainment. ونحن بلبنان, you can easily find ways to stream things without paying for them. How are you watching your Kardashians هلا؟ كنت بتقولي لنا.
كنت عم اقول لهم انه I cancelled my Disney Plus subscription.
برافو.
بس انا I have to keep up with the Kardashians, so I'm watching it illegally.
Disney Plus, I'm gonna put it as a D, as a C. I'm gonna put just Disney in general.
Like C, and I used to really enjoy Disney Plus, but I stopped using it.
ليك انه ديزني
ستار وورز
يعني I stopped using it عن قصد انه to boycott.
دي وهيك حياته.
Kids bro, it's a lot of children's lives. It's hard to
حتى ايه يعني على راسي.
ليك فينا حتى بي it's hard to divorce. Disney represents like childhood for so many people who go to Disneyland and all that shit.
Disneyland.
Nestle كمان they own a whole bunch of shit, a whole bunch of chocolate
like
bars.
They own everything.
بس أنا مخفف كل شيء sweets و desserts. أنا unboxing changed my life.
بس ما حتى بس dessert like they own the water bottle. ما
ما بشرب الماء. فيها كتير بلاستيك apparently Nestle. مايكرو بلاستيكس كتير بالأنانة.
إذا هلا الريس هو البوكسينج بقى البوكسينج بلوجز تبعي بيطلعوا boycotted. شو بتعمل؟
Like if I already own something, مش رح كبه. For example, and I own a brand. There's a clothing brand that I love. It's my favorite clothing brand. It's called Teddy Fresh. Literally, it was founded by an Israeli woman who was in the IDF. And she's also married to Ethan Klein, and they both have a podcast, which inspired this very podcast. This show that you're watching was inspired by two Israeli Americans. Hala, in their defense, Hila joined the IDF by a mandatory conscription. She was a secretary. She never tried to hurt anyone. when asked about what's happening in Palestine, both Ela and Ethan, who I'm huge fans of, it's complicated now, specifically Ethan, they stand against Netanyahu. They always stand with the Palestinian. They just donated money to help the Palestinians. They hate Netanyahu. They hate Israel's right-wing government. They know that it's a genocide. They called it a genocide. But the brand was founded by an Israeli woman. So now, for example, I own a bunch of Teddy Fresh clothes. I'm not going to throw them away, but I'm not going to buy anymore. I think that's fair for me to do. But if you see me wearing something like I'm not going to throw things that I own. You know what I mean?
That's just stupid to do.
Yeah, and that's
don't
judge anyone. If someone akal makdo ma ta'aytu alayh, it's not productive. And everyone, but you just yelled at no garlic, no onion. Again, it was just funny. I'm trolling the guy. Okay, it's a meme. So, anyways, Nestle, and I'm not eating a lot of sweets.
What brand of food your cat eats?
Purina.
It's Nestle. It's Nestle.
S tier, baby. Hey, he loves that shit. He's addicted to it now too. Like I can't get him off of it. Fuck.
They have everything.
Well, normally
Nestle has everything.
Normally, Purina's not that great of a brand, so I get him like the high-end Purina stuff, which is very good. My vet recommended it. It was recommended by the veterinarian. Come in, and she was like, "This one's a very good one," and now he's fucking hooked. Oh goddamn. Okay, Hataita A. Nestle is A. That's the problem. It's when they get you in ways that ما فيك تعرفه. When they own so many fucking things and brands, Allah. Burger King.
عندهم 8 brands for pet food.
Oh my god. طيب, Burger King. أنا حطيت A. Do you agree? You have a cat, Nour.
Nestle, they have everything I use for.
Burger King. I gotta be honest. بهدلنا no garlic, no onion. I had Burger King last week, folks.
I had it 2 days ago بس بالغلط لأن
أنا ما كنت عارف it was boycotted yet. Now that I know, I will not be getting Burger King anymore. Unfortunately, we have to talk about fast food though, because بلبنان ما في alternatives for fast food. I know في burgers, people are making lists of where you can get burgers. في the bros, في burgery بتريبولي, في الكالي burger هون, في lots of good burger places. بس إنه fast food ما في. So Burger King's gonna have to be like a B or a C for me. B.
أنا definitely a B.
B. Burger King's a B, I would say.
Okay.
أنا B.
طيب Burger King. Burger King is fucking good, man. Kit Kat. Haven't had a Kit Kat in a while.
I know the only chocolate I like is Kit Kat.
Oh really?
أنا personally بحبه بعد أحلى أكتر من Snickers.
Like it's a good chocolate. But do you eat Kit Kats regularly?
No pub بجيب علب Kit Kat. علب.
طيب يلا. Nour, أنت you said you like it a lot.
أنا بحطه D أو E. أنا I like it not a lot.
حط لك يا سي يا نادي كرمالك.
Merci.
Coca-Cola. هلا ليك نحن بلبنان. You gotta keep in mind, بلبنان Coca-Cola products are not everywhere anymore. Coca-Cola stopped distributing بلبنان ever since the crisis, like a year and a half, 2 years ago. بطل في كتير Coke. So we mostly have Pepsi products بلبنان.
حتى بيبسي تحت إذا
Pay every penny saving Israel.
Coca-Cola. بس إنه أنا enjoy diet sodas.
I enjoy
They're delicious, you know.
بحب Coca-Cola.
So it's hard يعني. Yeah, I'm gonna put it. It's gotta be A or B يعني, right?
لا إنه أنا ما بحس إنه مش.
أنا usually هلا ما في شيء بس my fridge usually always had diet Cokes or diet Pepsis in it. هلا فاضي بدي أرجع نعمل. Let's go buy some stuff.
صح أنا ما بقى عندي دايت بيبسي.
ليك بس أنا وقت بروح على مسعود أنا مش مسعود أنا فضول أو هيك شيء لا أشتري عن جد
الكوك.
the regular Coke.
Yeah. طب شو؟ طب where do I put it؟ مساعدوني. How hard is it to quit to boycott Coke?
C.
B.
C? B?
أنت you
They have a lot of. They have Sprite و100 شغلة. يلا
call
حط لك يا B. أنا بشرب بيبسي هلا بلبنان صراحة. دايت بيبسي. Subway. بعد في Subway بلبنان؟ بعد في Subway بطل في.
لا.
F. Sorry Subway. I do. I'm gonna put it at E. I do some. I used to get their chicken teriyaki sandwich. That used to be pretty good. So from time to time I think about it. When I'm in airports I get Subway. Sometimes I get it at airports. Toblerone. Ooh, No. Dark Toblerone is my favorite. إذا بعدني عم بشتري chocolate bars the dark Toblerone عم بحط شوكولاتة بالبراد.
No.
It's the only one I'm eating. Oh man, hey the A tier folks. Sorry, hey the طالع على A.
أول شيء ما سألتنا.
Oh, what do you guys want?
It's unfair.
I hate it بحطه F.
Okay,
عن جد.
Have you tried the dark one?
لا أنا
so
I
good.
just don't like chocolate.
It's so
أنا
good.
بحطه C بركة.
Okay. I took your advice. A.
Okay, حطه B.
It stays in A. This is my life we're talking about right now. This is my favorite. It's literally.
Snickers is my favorite chocolate.
وين حطيت لك يا Snickers?
حطيته بالF.
I can't even find it. E. تبقى حاطط لك يسي
اوكي
Toblerone
بس
stays
نحن
in A.
اثنيناتنا حطينا اف بس اوكي anyway.
Carrefour I've been there like 3 times.
ما مش هالقد فان
مش
ما عندهم
F
my product.
يلا F we good. Domino's pizza again I told you about the pizza.
أقل من بيتزا.
Yeah pizza it's better than Domino's يعني for sure so E
E.
at the very least يعني E maximum. Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld nice hey the extra. Look I really
ما هيك حسيته mixed feeling.
I used to love the sitcom. I recently found out that like he dated like he met his wife when she was like 17 or 18. She was still in high school when he met his wife. He was in his 30s. I don't watch Seinfeld anymore. I don't find him funny. I don't find his stand-up funny.
ولا أنا.
I don't like his comedians in cars doing things. I respect him for what he did. But kind of قالب شكله too, like Jerry Seinfeld. I prefer Larry David. I think Larry David's the funnier guy too.
حطه F.
لا أنا كنت حطيته E أنا بس for Seinfeld.
We'll give him an E.
And I do enjoy watching it.
We'll give him an E.
Okay.
Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin' Donuts are not my favorite donuts. I think Krispy Kreme is I'm big international brands. Krispy Kreme has the better donuts. وبلبنان we talked about it before. X and Do's. Please next time you gotta get me please. I always forget. Yeah. I want. You want the best donuts بلبنان X and Do's be like حمرا or something. They're glazed. Fucking amazing. So Dunkin', while I like them, وفي كتير Dunkin' بلبنان بس إنه Dunkin' بلبنان بيلبوا. They have a very good Boston cream تبع Dunkin' على راسنا كلنا. I'm gonna put it as a C. I think Dunkin's a good C. A lot of people get their coffee from Dunkin'.
I prefer their coffee at Starbucks.
طيب شفت so C is good.
كان حطوا دي بس سوا سي.
بس كمان a question like is it شو خص الفرانشايزز اللبنانية are we hurting jobs إذا بلبنان ما عم نشتري عن دانكن ما عم نشتري عن الكي اف سي بلبنان are we hurting Lebanese jobs إنه عالم are people going to lose their jobs if these restaurants have to close is that something you're thinking about or just خلص it's a brand that is associated with Israel are you thinking about the jobs وهيك أو لا
هلا أنا morally speaking أنا I just don't want to pay for an establishment
that supports
that is paying for weapons مثلا.
I hear you.
بس أنه long term أنه يمكن شوي كمان delusional to think like this.
I don't think
بس
it's
أنه
realistic,
long term أنه إذا هول ال franchises they close أنه Lebanese business will bloom. أنه so they will get jobs elsewhere.
But do you think you're not?
بس أنه شوي delusional this thinking because أنه شوي long term.
But so you think you can go the rest of your life without having McDonald's? Anyways, let's go. Ariel, let's go. E, I don't care. It's Fanta, and I prefer Pepsi and Coke.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'll put it.
F كمان
Like orange drinks, aslan. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean E. I'll put an E. They're good from time to time. So I've never tried a diet one. I've never tried a diet Fanta. Maybe it's not good. Mirinda's very good.
I hate them.
Heinz is a little bit more complicated. Heinz has very good ketchup. هلا أنا have Hunt's ketchup عندي.
They have the best mayo.
Yeah, but Heinz is good. Heinz, I think Heinz could be a B.
أنا
for their ketchup يعني.
هلا في كتير alternatives في 200,000 ماركة لبنانية for ketchup يعني. It's easy to not buy Heinz. It's easy يعني to not buy it. بس إنه how much do you like
بس
it?
أطيب Heinz.
قد B?
I would say B.
I would say because I've gone for long periods without having Heinz ketchup. Sometimes ما كنت لاقي at one point ما كان في بلبنان because of imports وبس كان في قصص لبنانية so إنه تعودنا. Justin Bieber.
Oh my god, he's my favorite
F
artist.
for me. I don't give a fuck about Justin Bieber. Anyone care?
No.
أنا بحطه S.
KFC, goddamn KFC too. The Colonel, you're doing that too.
I like KFC.
I like KFC too. I haven't had KFC in a while.
I would say
I've had it like
B.
You had it there last week. You had it too. أنت نازل بالبويكوت أكل.
طب أنه شو كالي برجر هذا.
Excuse me. So KFC.
I would say B.
B, yeah.
Ma Burger King.
KFC is a tough one. Nadim Atish, given all his horrible takes. Nadim, by the way, if you guys don't know, he's like a journalist. He's been on Saturday twice. Just like pointing out when people have been on Saturday. What's wrong? Nadim loves Israel. He has a whole article like what the Middle East can learn about Israel. Bidallo, he's always licking Israel's asshole on Twitter and in his articles. I think he's an F. I don't read his shit.
F ما بعرفه.
يلا هيدا F لا هيدا Lay's chips.
I do like Lay's.
Very rare. I've almost never buy Lay's. أنا وقتها بلبنان most of the time بشتري Masters like or is that because بفضول ما في غير Masters kettle cooked. I like kettle cooked chips. I forgot there's a very good brand of like from Denmark spinnies. Anyways, Lay's E for me.
انا دي او سي.
D.
يلا هيدي دي كرمال عيونكم. Lipton.
Lipton.
Lipton has the worst iced tea. بكره their iced tea.
في way better brands that make tea.
I think Lipton doesn't do
local.
anything that's that good. It's like the most generic
Shy,
tea ever,
bro.
bro.
ما حتى طيب ما
F.
حتى هالقد طيبين.
ماشي nothing is good.
لا انه ايه بحس
هيدي
انه
إيه.
بيسك بكل
Super basic.
بيت لبنان.
طيب خلص.
Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker himself,
Skywalker.
folks. I used to, man, I fucking love Star Wars.
That's
Grew up loving
sad,
Star Wars. يعني معقولة, what an idiot, يعني Mark. يعني you played the leader of like the rebellion. You played the fucking one of the most famous rebels in the world, and you can't recognize the rebellion when it's fucking staring you in the fucking face, and you support the fucking empire, aka Israel. Anyways, he's a boomer. شو بدنا نعمل? Mark Hamill يعني Star Wars B. I'm saying Mark Hamill is a B. I like Mark Hamill.
And I don't fuck with with
ما
Star
بحس
Wars.
هالقد حلو ستار وورز.
He's a C. Mark Hamill's a C.
إيه.
He's a nice guy.
لا.
حبوب. He means well. Honestly, he means well. He's not like Jordan Peterson مقير.
لا أنا بحطه إيه.
I've never seen
E?
the show.
طب I have Star Wars tattoos. مسمحوا لنا. I'm keeping him as a C.
لا أنا I like Star Wars مشان هيك عطيته إيه by the way.
You're gonna choose this. هيدي Maybelline.
Damn it, Maybelline.
Time, keep how are we on time, by the way?
I would say
Okay, Maybelline.
D.
D for Maybelline? You don't use it a lot?
لا.
Makeup, right?
I
Mainly?
used to.
Okay, well, I think this is gonna be our first S tier, folks. McDonald's. Okay, ما بدي حدا يشير عني. I know you guys got mad at us for putting McDonald's when we ranked restaurants. حطينا S tier كمان. No one does what McDonald's does. يعني find me someone who has fries like McDonald's, or a fucking nice spicy McChicken, or a nice little chocolate sundae with a nice little McFlurry and all that. I don't. The more I think about it, the more I want to order McDonald's. Okay, so anyone want to argue an S tier for McDonald's? It is the supreme. يعني قولوا له طب شو بنعمل if I want a McDonald's replacement بلبنان شو بنعمل؟ إنه بطل في هارديز وفي برجر كينج ما فينا ناكل برجر كينج.
أصلاً هارديز is boycotted كمان.
كمان هارديز is boycotted وما في هارديز بلبنان وما فينا ناكل برجر كينج وما فينا ناكل KFC.
ما عنا good fast food options.
There are no replacement. Fast food is very specific. It's like plasticky food. بدنا شي حدا يعمل fast food.
على المظبوط.
على المظبوط. بس إنه ماكدونالدز. And Kamena, please, this does not mean you're never going to see me eat McDonald's again. Sooner or later, I'm going to crack and I'm going to eat McDonald's. I'm not going to eat it in a restaurant in public. I'm going to have to order it at home, so I promise. Right now, I will do my best, my very best, to boycott all of these fucking brands. But like the cat food, I'm sorry. My cat comes first. He's very picky when it comes to food. I'm going to be supporting Israel for the time being for my cat's food. But everything else, رح وقفه. I promise. And I think that's the best that we can all do is we just try, make an effort. You know what I mean? We can't stop everything. We're human. All these brands need to be boycotted. So, في 100 مليون ألف brands بعد ما حكينا عنها. Amy Schumer, F. Anybody has any?
F.
Pepsi. Pepsi لحتى be same level as Coca-Cola.
لا أنا حتى S.
لا يمكن أعلى because they have more brands.
A.
I know as Pepsi.
It's harder to get away from it.
أنا ما في أتغدى وأنا بشرب بيبسي ما بينزل الأكل.
أنا كتير
فيتال يعني.
أنا كتير يعني I would put it in S يعني it could be in S. Pepsi diet is fucking.
أنا بيبسي يعني هيك كل حياتي.
It is. It's an S. صعب man. It's not Puma.
ما همّن.
I don't wear a lot of Puma.
أنا F.
Yeah, it could be F. يعني there's other sports brands. We'll get to them later. Quentin Tarantino.
I would say.
For you guys who know, Quentin Tarantino went and visited an IDF base in Israel. He's married to an Israeli. He lives in Israel.
For a mood boosting experience.
عن جد هالقد.
أنا for me.
هالقد involved.
أنا is an S man. Quentin Tarantino. Luckily for me, Quentin Tarantino said he's going to retire after his next movie. So technically, we would only have to boycott one movie. The rest of his filmography, شفناها. Anna is literally one of my favorite. He's my favorite writer. No one writes dialogue middle Quentin Tarantino. One of my favorite directors, if not my favorite director. This is very hard for me. Anna, to me.
لا مش favorite director.
Anna easily one of my. Anna, to me, quitting Quentin Tarantino. Hey, the S. يعني. It's not gonna be not watching his final movie. I might watch it. It's hard. I won't pay for it.
Imagine not watching it.
I won't pay for it. I can promise you that, you know, if that's what it takes, I won't have to pay for the movie. I'll find a way to watch it بلا ما ادفع بس.
نبيل نات.
انتوا what do you guys think about Quentin Tarantino?
ليك أنا A بس لأن بحب السينما. بس هو مهيئ.
مهيئ هو. بس كمان he's a lover of cinema. He's an expert of. He's a fucking cinema encyclopedia, bro.
Yeah, I do enjoy his movies. بس إنه there's a lot of إنه هلا what I heard منك إنه he's very involved.
ما عملكم that's why we have to boycott him so the reasons why he's involved اختلفنا ما اختلفنا يعني that's why we need to boycott him بس how hard is it to boycott him
اوكي صح نسيت the whole point كنت حطيته انا
I'm gonna put him as just as a big movie fan
انا ماني
يعني.
super fan
I love him يعني عن جد he's fucking
please Scorsese ما يطلع بحب ال IDF أو شيء
I don't think so I looked it up we're safe I think Sarah Silverman good F for me
F
don't care less Sprite I think Sprite is owned by Coca-Cola ما كتير بشرب ما بشرب كتير Sprite
أنا بحس
yeah I don't fuck with Sprite a lot Twix I had a Twix
مثل كت كات لإلي
and it's one of my favorite chocolate bars and I don't have a lot of Twixes at all but when I go to the movies and if it's an extra long movie I get popcorn, I get a chocolate bar, I get a Diet Pepsi, and I get a water. And I broke two. Then last, يعني وتحضرنا سكورسيزي أنا وياك شجعنا بيبسي, شجعنا تويكس وشجعنا سنيكرز.
ونسلة بركة. أو لا.
No, just those. The popcorn ما خصو, I think. Twix, I'm gonna put Twix as a B. It's a really good chocolate bar. Twix يعني when I eat it, I separate the caramel. I eat the caramel first, and I eat the biscuit لحاله. Oh my god, it's so good. Nike. Whenever we're getting into sports clothing, وهيك وانا بالboxing ما boxing. Nike بيعملوا good gear, great shoes.
Boxing.
Nike A or S يعني.
أنا S.
مش هين. إيه.
Nike.
Hey, I got a lot of Nike stuff, bro. S
I don't actually.
أنا
عادم.
I like Nike. Adidas. I just bought a pair of Adidas running shoes that my dad was supposed to bring with me from the States.
كمان I don't care. I don't buy sports clothes.
Bro, أنا مش كده. أنا حتى my fashion clothes إنه sports clothes. ما فهمتش قصدي.
Adidas مهمة حتى إيه. Adidas is a fucking major brand يعني.
I don't think I have anything Nike.
عن جد؟ لا أنا Adidas و Nike just because كمان ever since I started boxing I've just been buying a lot of gear. A lot of it happens to be Nike و Adidas يعني. They make good stuff.
I have none of them.
Finally, we got Nescafe. I don't drink coffee, so to me it's like an F. But Lebanon is obsessed with Nescafe. I know it's not easy.
It's like a major F. Nescafe is disgusting.
Oh, really? So I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of like a normal person. Nescafe is like.
أنا كتير بشرب نسكافيه.
You drink Nescafe, huh? So شو يعني Nadim C D?
C خلاص يلا.
لا no.
إذا دي هي دي إذا كنت يكون F دي.
No, for a person who does drink coffee, what does Nescafe mean to you? I'll let you decide. أنت عزوك خي شو بدك يلا شو بدك.
Sunsets مثلا ما في يكون بلا ما كل 10 دقايق شرب نسكافيه يعني ما بطل سوي.
So B. Pick a letter, bro. B. يلا بدنا نخلص الحلقة ما بده نخلص نادين.
ما أفهم عليكم.
ما بده يخلص الحلقة.
People will hate us على list.
خلاص that's our tier list.
Most people disagree with us.
Here it is, folks. So there it is, folks. Give us your opinion. What do you think? Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? Did we miss like a big major brand that you wanted us to talk about? List them in the comments. You know, like I know Tommy Hilfiger. Me شغلي عن جد. And I have some Tommy Hilfiger clothes. We're gonna have to figure all this stuff out together يعني. I think we're gonna end the episode here, folks. لأنه طولنا عليكم شوي. طولت عليهم. And I still have work, believe it or not. Let me just see شو بعد في that we didn't talk about. There's a little Joy Tasidis thing that we'll talk about next week. Is on the way. And that's pretty much it. We'll really only miss the Joy Tasidis thing. Ooh, first dates. There's a discussion about first dates in restaurants where you can take your significant other. Like, for example, can you take your girlfriend to Chili's for a first date? I won't have these conversations. I think it's kind of fun. No, you can't. That's the answer.
Okay.
We'll do that next week. Okay. But for now, that's all you're gonna get. Okay. Just wanted to say one more big thank you to our brand new superhero patron, Gino. Gino, Anjet, thank you so much. It means a lot for you to support our channel. And another thank you to some of our blonde patrons like Marki Wan, Enzo S, Heather Jabir, Joe Badur, Eli Hello, Paul Christel, and Lily. Some amazing superhero patrons like Kevin Masad, Danny Karam, Bonnie, Andrew the Biss, and our God tier patrons Jessica and Rifat Fakih Burgery and MB. If you guys want to support us on Patreon, please check our link and find a tier that is right for you. In the meantime, let's fingers crossed ما يكون في حرب. We will hopefully see you next week if we're still alive, if there's still an airport, if the country still exists. And in the meantime,